Now, the Environment and Land Court has dismissed a case challenging the importation of genetically modified organism or GMO products into the country, stating that no evidence was presented to show they are harmful to people. The LSK had challenged the lifting of a 10-year ban, which was announced through a cabinet dispatch in October last year, as Victoria Rubadiri now reports.
Genetically modified products can now be planted or imported into Kenya following a ruling by the Environment Court. It dismissed a case challenging the release and planting of genetically modified organisms, or GMO, maize in the country. According to the court, the petitioner made premature claims about the cultivation, importation, and exportation of GMOs. While dismissing the argument that the public was not engaged, Justice Angote ruled on Thursday that adequate public participation was achieved through a session at the KICC, as well as a Gazette notice. The court also said the petitioner had not challenged the laws governing GMOs both internationally and domestically, and that the evidence presented in court demonstrated that Kenya has a strong framework governing the viability of GMOs. According to the court, Kenya has several institutions tasked with dealing with the GMO issue in its entirety, namely the National Biosafety Authority and the Department of Public Health. The Biosafety Act 2009 restricts the sale, importation, and exportation of GMOs and requires persons intending to sell, import, and export GMOs into the country to seek written approval from the authority. Brokers or institutions that fail to do so can attract a fine not exceeding 20 million shillings or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years, or both. Kenya banned genetically modified crops over health and safety concerns and to protect smallholder farmers, which account for the vast majority of rural agricultural producers in the country. But it would soon face criticism over the ban, especially from the United States, which is a major producer of genetically modified crops. A number of lobby groups have protested the lifting of the ban, saying it would open the floodgates for U.S. farmers who are using sophisticated technologies and highly subsidized farming that can easily threaten the livelihoods of small-scale farmers in the country. Victoria Rubadiri, Citizen TV.
To another story now, the National Assembly